Royal Heir, Book 3, Chapter 19, The Once and Future Princess. A few blissful weeks after you defeated Barthelemy, you stir in bed, your eyes closed, when suddenly you feel two small hands softly cup your face.
Good morning, Mommy.
You open your eyes to find a man on your bed, smiling at you. And what else do you want to say to Mommy today?
Happy birthday, Mommy.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. Liam approaches from across the room carrying a tray with something that smells delicious. Oh, breakfast in bed. My gosh. What better day to treat our queen to breakfast in bed,
Waffles!
Liam, Amanda, where's the coffee? This is the best wake-up call ever. My two favorite people and a yummy breakfast.
Yay, wake up, wake up.
Liam places the tray across your lap and gives you a kiss. Happy birthday, my queen. Thank you. This is so great. Well, enjoy it. There's a lot more to come. You savor the sweet, toasty goodness of the waffles as you cut a small bite for Amanda. More? That's right. But there's no rush. Take your time, enjoy your breakfast. A whole morning to relax. With no crisis to solve, this really is a great birthday. Soon after breakfast, Liam leads you and Amanda to the boutique, where he quickly changes into more formal clothing. Looking good, Liam. I was planning on getting dressed either way, but does this mean I need to get dressed to the nines? Let's just say there are more surprises in store. I thought you'd want something new to wear for the occasion. Surprises. Let me guess. An ambush. Some other secret enemy of the crown is hiding in the foyer, the solarium, the pantry maybe? Well, we've got the all clear, even in the pantry. I think you'll like what we've got planned. Liam pulls a stunning purple dress from the rack. Now this would be perfect for you. And there's a matching one for Amanda too. I'll try it on. Tutorial! After you get dressed, you'll have the chance to purchase a special matching dress for Amanda. Plum. What do you think? You look stunning, literally.
Meadow, meadow.
Looks like Amanda wants to try on her dress too. What is up with the plum today?
Nice dress.
It's a very nice dress, Amanda. It's beautiful.
Yay, beautiful.
Now that we're all set, follow me. He's not matching. Liam leads you and Amanda out to the Lakeside gazebo. When you said you were taking me out, I didn't think you meant literally outside. Just then, you turn the corner, and a crowd of your closest friends surprises you with a round of cheers. Surprise! Happy birthday, Venti. Woohoo! Celebration! Oh my god, thank you guys. It's our pleasure, Riley. And by the way, you look radiant in that outfit. Right, my wife is somehow looking even more amazing than ever. I would just say you're saying that because it's my birthday, but this outfit is pretty magnificent, isn't it? And Princess Amanda's adorable. The little crown is perfect.
Yeah, I'm princess.
That's right, and everyone knows it. A gorgeous party spread of food and gifts await you and your friends as you flock around excited. You're like, this is amazing. I can't thank you all enough. Now, let's get this party started. You spend the afternoon mingling and catching up with your friends. And that's when I threw my aunt back in the dungeon. You mean like shackled to the stone wall kind of dungeon? Oh, she was in that kind of dungeon before Barthelemy bothered her. Honestly, I think she enjoyed it. Some masochist strain of Naraka's pride. So I moved her into a modern holding cell with all the basic amenities. Nothing inhumane, but absolutely utterly boring. Depriving her of her noble martyr complex. Arsh, I love it. Speaking of making amends, I have been on diplomatic missions to improve Cordonia's international relations. Mostly, that has been singing the royal family's praises. And I'm happy to say that your allies' faith in you is stronger than ever. Most of all. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sure Amanda's too. After you voted against us. Speaking of which, where did my daughter run off to?
Buddy! Amanda!
You spot Amanda running off towards Barty. The two hug each other excitedly, while Bertrand and Savannah follow close behind, hand in hand. Riley, we're so happy to see you all. Yes, far removed from the context of my subterfuge, that is. Speaking of subterfuge, I'm seeing you on undercover missions from now on. What do you think, Bertrand? Some high-stakes, high-stress, dangerous espionage missions might be your wheelhouse now. I am flattered by the offer, but I must insist on staying close to home to attend to my familial duties. Good answer. As you and Liam watch Amanda plays with Barty, Penelope and his eagles settle up to you. She's great with Barty. Amanda's great with everyone, except for Barthelemy, that is. How do you do it? Do it. The two of them share a brief smile. What we mean is, do you have any parenting advice? Hypothetically speaking. Oh, is Penelope pregnant? Or are you just having more poodles? Advice? Don't worry, no one knows what they're doing. You'll make mistakes, you'll have doubts, you'll be kind, but be kind to yourself. Yeah, being a parent is a learning process. It takes time and patience. Ezekiel squeezes Penelope's hand and they share a loving look before turning back to you. Thank you, we'll remember that. Just then, another familiar voice interjects. Cheers to you, Queen Riley. Madeline, it's been a while. Oh, I've been busy, helping my mother run House Amaranth. That's uncharacteristically generous of her. Not exactly. Public opinion of her has nosedived after her vocal support of Barthelemy. I wonder why. She's all but handed all of her titles and responsibilities to me. A de facto promotion at best, but I'll take it. Well, I think it's safe to say that House Amaranth is in much better hands. No, you're being nice to everybody on your birthday. It's like the mob. Hey, you come to me on my day of my birthday. Later in the day, Liam walks over to you with Amanda, who holds a sparkly wrapped package. I think Amanda has something she'd like to give you.
Mommy, gift, open.
Oh, a gift for me? You peel away the wrap to expose a small homemade book of bound paper decorated in bright scribbled colors. Oh, is this a coupon book?
Coupon.
I help with the writing and stapling with the crayon drawings and stickers. That was all Amanda. Your heart melts as you flip through the coupons for free kisses, hugs, favors, and treats from Amanda. Oh, I can't wait to cash in on one of these Amanda cookies. Mommy nap time. One free pillow castle. What free pillow castle? Amanda, are you going to build Mommy a castle?
Yeah.
Amanda's been working on her pillow stacking. She's very excited. Oh, I can't wait. Maybe we could hold summer there at Castle Amanda?
Yeah, castle.
You flip through the rest of the adorable coupons, Amanda pointing to each one. You can't help but tear one out. I'm using this one right now for the one free Amanda hug.
Amanda.
Amanda eagerly wraps her arms around your neck as you squeeze each other tightly. I hate to interrupt this precious moment, but we've got another surprise that both you and the princess will like. You turn to see Maxwell approach, flanked by all your guests, and carrying a dazzling birthday cake with flaming candles. Oh my gosh.
Cake.
Your friends and family gather around as they sing for you.
Me wish, Mommy.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish and blow out your candles to the applause of the crowd. I hope you get everything you wish for, Riley. Well, we'll find out soon, because part of the wish was for this party to last all day and night. Later, the party has moved indoors and lasted well into the evening. All around, friends laugh and mingle and chat over drinks. I'm gonna hand it to you, Bertrand. You had us all fooled. I don't think you had any subterfuge in you. I'll have you know I've always been very capable of subtlety and intrigue. Growing up with a father like Barthelemy gave me a keen ear for deceit and nerves of absolute Hey, Bertrand! Knip incoming! Ezekiel tosses a miniature quiche at him. Ah! As you dance with Liam, Maxwell approaches, carrying a very sleepy Amanda. Looks like your little princess is exhausted. How do I tuck her in for you two? You just toss her. She'll wake up. Amanda drools on Maxwell's shoulder, her eyes fluttering as she struggles to stay away.
Cake?
How about you go to bed and start dreaming of cake, okay, Amanda?
Okay, night-night.
Your mouth is silent. Thanks, as Maxwell takes Amanda away and Liam pulls you close. You know, with the party winding down, it could be the perfect time for us to sneak away together. Oh, really? Really? It'll finally be just the two of us. No looming ceremonies, scheming enemies, no ticking clock, just actual marital bliss. You mean that we've had several times throughout this book? Plus, it would give me a chance to give you a special birthday gift. It's my dick in a box! Unlock the scene for one last night of romance with Liam in this book. Sneak off with some alone time. Liam takes you on a short drive around one of the duchy's lakes. He gathers several blankets from the back of the car and leads you over to an overlook. This place is gorgeous. I can't believe we've been living right next to an incredible view all this time. Liam chuckles as he sprays the blankets out atop the cliff, and you sit down beside him. I might know the palace like the back of my hand, but there's still a lot of Valtoria left for us to explore, and I picked this particular spot to explore tonight for a reason. Is it because you've developed a Drake-like love of the outdoors? You want to have me all to yourself? He looked you up and down with an appreciative smile, his gaze warm and admiring. That's definitely one reason, but not the only reason. He pulls a small, handheld telescope from his pocket and directs it towards a particular quadrant of the sky. Come, look. Gaze through it. Peering through the telescope, you see a bright star that appears to twinkle at a slow, regular interval. A Cordonian astronomer recently discovered this twinkling star is actually two, a symbolic binary star system. So it's two stars that were so close to together that everyone thought they were one? Exactly. The new star in this system was given a scientific name, V254 Argus, but since it was discovered by Cordonians, I pulled a few royal strings for the chance to name it. After today, that star will be known as Riley Regia. Liam, I can't believe you're literally writing my name in the stars. You mean more to me than the stars combined, so it seemed like a fitting birthday gift. What the hell is Regia? But before the name's officially, completely official, I wanted my queen's thoughts on whether it needs an extra title. Something like Riley Regia the Beloved. Okay, listen, where the hell is Regia coming from? I like Beloved, undefeated, irresistibly sexy. We'll go with Beloved. You've already found the perfect name. And it will be officially Beloved, just like my wife. He slips an arm around your waist and you turn to meet him, pressing your lips to his. The kiss fills you with warmth from head to toe. Thank you, Liam. This is so incredibly thoughtful. You deserve a thoughtful gift, especially today. He gently lowers you onto the blankets, propping himself on one elbow beside you as he leans down for another lingering kiss. That's not a bad gift either. He smiles and kisses you again, slow and reverent, his body a warm weight against your own. You know, I'm all yours, Riley, always. Then, I'm gonna need more than just kisses. I thought you might. While you lay back in the tangle of blankets, he kneels over you and begins to loosen the fastenings of your clothing piece by piece. The air is cool, but he warms you by pressing a kiss to each barely new bared inch of skin, trailing down your neck, across your shoulders, and slowly down your chest. He takes his time unclasping the bra of your lingerie, trailing his fingers along the teal fabric. I'm lucky to have such an ardent admirer, but you can do a little more than just look. Oh, I plan to. As he tosses the last of your clothing aside, you reach up to help him out of shirt and jacket, then tuck his pants down. That's better. I agree. He catches your mouth in an open kiss, and passionately, before slowly sliding down to lavish your chest. His hands trace your curves as his tongue swirls around your sensitive skin, and you gasp softly at the touch. Let him take his time. Close your eyes and arch into him, letting him tease and stroke your chest. Sliding a hand to the back of his neck, you guide him to wherever you need his touch the most. He goes eagerly but slowly, taking his time to build you up, and just when you're about to ask for more, he finally lowers himself against you, sending a wave of pleasure through you as your bodies connect. Just like that, don't stop. You trail your hands down his chest, then grip his waist, pulling him closer as his hips rock once more. I wouldn't dare. He groans eagerly at the touch, and lifts one of your legs up to wrap it over his back. The new angle makes each thrust of his body even more powerful and irresistible. His hips drive against yours, a steady, forceful rhythm that fills you with warm surges of ecstasy. Riley. Everything falls away. The crisp night air, the glittering lake beside you. As Liam's movements carry you to a new height of pleasure, and the tension finally breaks. Afterwards, you rest your head on Liam's chest as he wraps his strong arms around you. You gaze up at the stars together, blissfully exhausted. Happy birthday, Riley. You definitely made it an extra happy one. He chuckles and you feel the warm rubble of the laugh within his chest. Good. I'm glad I got to spend the day celebrating the love of my life as much as she deserves. I want to make every birthday we spend together even more special than the last. You've set a pretty high bar for yourself today. Well, I appreciate a challenge, especially if it is for a good cause. You nestle a little closer to him, and he gently rubs your shoulder. Then thank you in advance, and for everything you did today. I'm extra grateful for my birthday gift. Only you would think to name a literal star after me. I'll never be over just how thoughtful my husband is. And I'll never be over just how luckily I am to be your husband. He kisses you once more and the cool night air fades away as you slowly begin to drift to sleep in his embrace. I love you, Liam. I love you too. Time flies into weeks and months to follow. For what it feels like the first time in a long time, you and Liam are safe to enjoy your time raising Amanda, and help your friends heal all the damage your enemies have done over the years. That's how you find yourself in the palace one afternoon after Liam has called a meeting of the Royal Council. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of work ahead to make sure Cordonia is not just safe but thriving, but I wanted to start by putting some old ghosts to rest. We need to investigate where Barthelemy got so much money and resources, and bring those who helped him to justice. Oh, we're going for a new book, aren't we? And we'll need someone to dig into Cordonia's most obscure bylaws. We've had people look into them in the past, but clearly we need to go the extra mile. We need someone detail-oriented to ensure that no one can use them against the throne ever again or my family. Someone like Bertrand Baumann. Me. But even after everything my house has done, who better to redeem it than you, the head of House Baumann? You want me to return as head of house? Ah, you were always on our side, Bertrand. You just didn't know it yet. Or we didn't. Well, then I'm honored to accept. I will not fail Cordonia. We know you won't. Or we will slaughter you like the pig you are. Before we get to the council's usual business, I have one more announcement about the royal estate of Applewood. The orchard's slowly been recovering since Anton's attack, and after everything our kingdom has faced, I thought we could use a symbol of healing, of hope. I've dedicated more resources to fully restore the orchard. The gardeners tell me it'll take 2 years before it's ready for a proper harvest. When that happens, I hope we'll have a lot more than just an orchard to celebrate, but until then, let's get to work. There's time for work and for play, but before long, you and Liam are helping to move Amanda and her things into the playroom. We thought our big 2-year-old girl should say hello to her new bedroom.
Hello, Amanda, big girl room.
You're trading in the bars of a crib for the walls of a castle.
Castle.
Oh, you're so big now. Look at you go. Soon you'll be... you'll need your own full-size castle. I don't think she's ready to move out just yet. As long as we keep giving her castles, she'll grow out of each one like a hermit crab. We can't wait to keep watching you grow up, sweetheart. And there's time for fun! Welcome back to Julia Riviera Show. We're here with Maxwell Balmont to talk about his newest tell-all about his father in the Cordonian politics, son of the Kraken. So, Maxwell, in your own words, what do you want our fans to take away from this book?
Well, that we often think of our parents as parents, which can blind us to their worst qualities. Sometimes, to outgrow them, we have to see our parents as people, flaws and all.
That's so touching! And how did you feel writing about your father in such a way?
It was hard at first, but I had my friends to help me through it. And now this little squid is separated from the pond and become his own evil Kraken.
Go Kraken well. Screech.
Your fans sound excited. Oh yeah, that's my fandom's new cheer. It's called the Kraken Call.
There's time for milestones. Happy birthday, Amanda. You place a cake with 3 candles in front of your daughter. 2, 3. We love you so much.
Cake.
It's all for you. But first, you have to blow out with a big huff, Amanda blows out the candles.
Cake.
Someone's eager. Our girl's getting more strong-willed every year. I just like a certain someone I know. Hey, I'm happy to take credit for passing on all my good traits.
Cake.
Coming, Amanda. Hand it over. You cut a slice of the cake and hand it to Amanda, who eats it delightedly.
Thanks, I give too.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but it's your birthday. Amanda grabs a handful of cake and thrusts it towards Liam, smushing it against his cheek. Ah, thank you. What a nice gift. Liam is such a great daddy that I think he deserves more. Grab a slice of cake and plant it onto Liam's other cheek. Oh, you're both lucky. I love you so much. How could you not? We're so generous.
Yeah.
There's time for rediscovering old passions. She's doing amazing up there. The auditorium echoes with the sound of the classical music as Hannah plays a beautiful piano solo on stage. I knew we were in for a treat when she invited us. As she finishes a piece, the audience erupts into applause, including a group of 20 starry-eyed children.
Wow, Miss Hannah, that was so awesome. Thank you.
If we keep up with the music program, will we be able to play like that?
Yes, but I'd rather you learn to play like yourself, the best version of yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna go shred these keys my way.
As the kids finish congratulating Hannah, you walk up to her. We're right. That was an amazing performance. They're lucky to be part of the music program run by the best pianist I know. I hope I can be a good role model for the kids. I've kept the piano to myself for so long, except when I've shared it with you. But I want to share that gift now, and show them the most important thing I learned, that music should be expressing joy, not preparing for endless reticles. That message must be resonating with the people. The program's really taking off. Of course, I'll still have plenty of time for my duties with the council. If anyone can do it all, you can. And there's time for growth, as Drake cuts the ribbon on the front of a trailhead surrounding by reporters. And with that, Jackson Walker National Reserve is officially open. Congratulations, Mr. Walker. What was your inspiration for pushing for this reserve? My father. He was all about protecting the things that matter in life. For him, that meant family, his kingdom, and the great outdoors. The porter records notes and stares at Drake, expecting him to keep going. And I like nature. I like doing good for people, so I thought a park would be good for the people. We should Bailey man. Everything is awesome. Things are great. Things are great. Things are great. Classic Drake Walker. The crowd loves it. Hey, things are great. You can quote me on that. I think we got what we need. Reporter finishes taking their notes and disperses. You and your friends approach Drake. Great speech, Drake. Thanks for the assist. Talking in front of crowds still isn't my favorite. Not sure how you guys make it look so easy.
It's all about being willing to fail spectacularly in front of strangers. I think that's what he's trying to avoid.
Well, the important thing is the new trail is open. I was thinking we could all be the first ones to walk the ground together. There are flowers for Amanda to see, lots of great views. We might even spot some wildlife.
Flowers?
A private tour from our wilderness expert sounds interesting. Plus, it's been a while since the 6 of us have hung out. We could turn it into a picnic together.
I want to see the project that Drake has been so excited about all these months. And I've always wanted to add an intrepid explorer to my list of personal accomplishments.
Play this is clean to explore Drake's Park with your friends. Go to the nature reserve. Let's take a hike.
Hike?
Cool. There's a good picnic spot at the end of the trail.
I'll gather some hiking supplies.
I'll arrange the lunches.
I'll handle the weapons in case there are any surprise dinosaur attacks.
Pretty sure Drake's just taking us on a hike, not back to the Triassic period.
Sure, but think of it this way. Any weapon that can hypothetically fend off a dinosaur can fend off anything.
I can't argue with that. After some preparation, your friends reconvene at the trailhead. Lunch is packed.
Water and sun protection are packed. Anti-dino stick 5,000 in arm and ready!
That's your super weapon? A stick?
Well, Amanda's here. It's not like I can bring something sharp. Anti-dino stick!
So who should lead the way? There's a lot of forking trails with plenty to see, but they all lead to the top.
Well, then let's take turns leading.
With Drake around, it'll be impossible to get lost. Fine by me. Who should lead? It's his part. I know where just to take us. Drake leads you through the trails to a secluded pond. This must be one of the best spots in the whole reserve. Yes. Once people start coming here, I bet this place will be busy.
I can imagine. I wouldn't want to leave.
We might just have to make some royal visits out here. That's why we made this a little hub for the park. Over there I set up a trail marker for anyone who's tracking their distance. And here's the park map of the whole place.
It says we are here. Yep, checks out.
It's got markers for elevation, trails, rest stops, camping grounds, mountain peaks, the whole 9 yards.
Drake, I've never seen you this excited before.
I've been plenty excited for other things.
I don't buy it. The gleam in your eyes isn't the same.
You're killing me, Venti.
Yeah, but I mean it affectionately. We're all proud of you in our own ways. Seriously.
We mean it. None of us could have made a whole nature reserve happen. Thanks, guys.
Amanda points to the park map. Treasure? She must think it's a treasure map. But there's no X.
Well, then that just means we're right on top of the treasure.
Drake starts digging behind the park sign and sneaks in some coins under the dirt.
Amanda, come look.
Treasure!
You help Amanda with a mini treasure hunt before continuing on to her gleeful delight. Alright everyone, follow me. Liam leads everyone along the trail and breaks into an open meadow.
Ooh, very spacious. I thought the reserve would be all trees.
Trees are great, but a good reserve should be having different kinds of spaces. Liam picks up a couple of daisy flowers from the field. Hey, Amanda, want to see something new?
Yeah.
Liam takes the daisies and wraps them together in a daisy chain. Ta-da! A flower crown.
Wow.
Amanda stares in wonder at the crown. Did they cover that in your royal training in case you ever needed your own crown? My mother showed me a long time ago. Liam looks down at the daisies and a hint of sadness in his eyes. Liam, she would be proud of you. I know. I just wish I could show her how far I've come. Amanda rests a comforting hand on Liam's leg. He kneels down to her. Amanda, you're going to be a great queen someday, just like my mother was. Liam hands Amanda the little daisy crown.
Queen?
You all take a moment to celebrate the impromptu floral coronation before finally moving on. And we'll do Hannah.
This'll be fun.
Anna leads you off, just off the trail, to a nice open field.
Oh, look, Amanda. It's an aster flower. Do you guys know how many little petals are inside one?
No idea.
That looks like a whole bunch to me.
200? 201?
What do you think, Amanda?
Amanda isn't paying attention, distracted by running her hand over the soft, tall grass.
Oh.
The flower facts may not be that exciting for you.
Right. My parents made me learn flower facts at this age, but that doesn't mean that, that's what Amanda wants to. Anna, what would young Hannah want to do? She would want to feel the grass between her fingers.
Hannah kneels by Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, what are you doing here? It looks like fun. Soft. Very soft. Amanda's onto something great here.
We better experience it for ourselves. Don't hog all the soft grass to yourself, Amanda. Everyone walks over and lies down, feeling soft grass against their skin, taking a moment to relax before finally moving on. Maxwell sticks his finger in the air and judges the breeze.
In my expert estimation, we should go this way.
This is how we get lost. Maxwell proudly leads the way with his anti-dino stick, Amanda happily following his path.
Someday, Amanda, everything the foliage covers will be yours.
Oh, don't encourage her too soon. Also, don't start quoting Lion King.
She'll be the queen of everything. Queen of the flowers, queen of the trees, queen of the raccoons.
Oh, you could have gone with bees. A raccoon scurries out of the trail and freezes.
Kitty? Fafa kitty?
No, Amanda, it's a raccoon. Technically still correct. It's a fat animal.
And a cute one.
Alright, nobody move. It'll go away on its own.
I'll protect us! Anti-Dino Stick 5000, go!
Maxwell lobs the stick towards the raccoon and it lands harmlessly in front of him.
Ah! The trash panda is immune!
Okay, I agree with this nickname. Maxwell, what did I just say?
Uh-oh.
Amanda, be nice to the raccoon. Amanda steps up and waves to the raccoon.
Hello.
Raccoon sits on its hind legs and waves back before scurrying back into the bushes. See, all it took was some kindness. Sticks aren't always the solution. You take your leave, with Amanda waving to the kitty the whole way. After winding your way through the nature reserve, Drake leads you onto one last trail to a cozy picnic spot. We made it. What did everyone think?
It's so beautiful. Definitely getting a 5-star review.
I'm glad you established this place, old friend. You did great. Liam pats Drake on the shoulder as everyone finds a spot to set up for the picnic.
Liam, are these stacks stolen from the palace?
We had to prepare on short notice, so I took some liberties.
From one culinary thief to another. Mad respect.
Well, don't hog the contraband.
Make sure you have some for the Amanda. We're a party of 6 now.
No, really, I'm gonna let my daughter starve. Here, Amanda, chew on some flowers. Unless you want to face the wrath of Mama Bear. What is it, Amanda? I think Amanda wants to thank everyone. Because we're all so great.
Everybody happy.
Oh, Amanda, I'm happy too. We're all happy. You pick up Amanda and hold her in the center as a group hug forms around you.
Happy, happy, happy.
2 years have since passed since Liam announced his project to restore the Applewood Orchard, and now you gather for a ball at the Applewood to celebrate its first official harvest. Ballroom is abuzz with the guests, a lively who's who of the Cordonia elite. It feels like forever since we hosted an Applewood. What, I'm surprised this isn't in book 57. Cordonia deserves a celebration, especially one without the pressure of international guests. Guess a bit of the national pride is good every once in a while. Even if it means being in close quarters with the most irritating members of the court. Drake casts a sideways glance at a familiar figure across the room. Oh, God.
Almost makes me wish I was at the sleepover with Amanda and Barty. But then I remember that if I was there, I couldn't get my drink on.
Hearing this, a server approaches with a tray. A sparkling cider for the toast. It's from the Applewood's own orchard.
Thank you. How fitting.
The tinging of glass sounds as all eyes turn to Liam as he begins a toast. Friends and fellow Cordonians, I want to thank all of you for sharing the celebration of our kingdom. Some years ago, the apple orchards were burned by the enemy of the crown. But this time, and with work and love, the orchards are restored, thriving, and fruitful thanks to all of you. A joyful cheer goes around the room from the smiling faces of allies, old and new. Hear, hear. Cheers to that. Huzzah! Well said indeed. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a special thanks tonight to Riley, my queen and mother of our heir, Princess Amanda. You've done so much for us all. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Woo, we love you!
See a few words. Shut up, there's my few words. You step forward and take a place by Liam's side. It's been a pleasure and an honor for us to raise Amanda and serve Cordonia. But without further ado, I hope this event helps Cordonia heal. This orchard has been restored stronger than ever, and by coming together, so have we. The crowd erupts in an uproar of raucous cheers, glasses clink, and everyone raises their cider in a toast. To Queen Riley, to Princess Amanda, and to Cordonia. Cordonia forever. The ball goes into full swing as the atmosphere of elation settles over the room. Celebration and merriment abound, lasting well into the evening. Until, eventually, later that night. Queen Riley, a message for you. A server hands you a folded piece of paper from his tray. Oh, thank you. Open the note to find a short message in cursive. Meet me on the balcony. I guess Liam is full of surprises. Make your way out in the ballroom, into the crisp night air of the balcony. Hello, anyone out here? Queen Riley, what a momentous night. Celebration is definitely in order, no? I've never trusted you this whole entire book, let's be real. Eric, what are you doing here? Oh, I came to give my regards, of course. There's much to discuss. There's something different about Eric's demeanor. Gone is the jovial, flamboyant silliness you know from him. Instead, he's composed, intent. Eric, you were invited to this event. How did you even get in? I thought this was allies. Isn't Eric like my boy? Oh, one mystery at a time. I must congratulate you on your 2 years of quiet reign since ousting Barthelemy. It's a shame that the plans we had for him had to be scrapped, but the old man clearly outlived his usefulness. So now those plans must fall to you. What are you talking about? Who is we? Allow me to show you. Eric turns his coat lapel, revealing a small gold pin with a strange signal. A sword to the crown. That looks familiar.
I've seen that symbol before on a message in Barthelemy's lodge. Who the hell are you?
Oh, we are the sword that keeps the crown in check. We are the Via Imperi.
The Imperi. Cut to the chase, explain yourself now.
Straight to the point, we do appreciate that about you.
I don't see anyone else.
We keep well hidden. All over the world, our members pull strings to make sure the right people hold the power, wear the crowns.
You mean the people you choose? So you're what, some sort of secret society?
We are the secret society. Do you really think Barthelemy could have been so successful without connections? You think about back to the old questions nagging at the back of your mind, the pieces falling into place.
That's how he had the resources to hire those mercenaries, to have Olivia captured, to back so many coups. If this is true, then I want you gone. You are never getting into Cordonia.
Oh, Riley! We're already in Cordonia. Watch. Eric walks casually over to a nearby window. Looking back inside, you tentatively join him, surveying the bowl. Eric gestures with his hand, a small, subtle signal, and one by one, just subtle enough for the two of you to see, multiple people in the crowd flash a same gold pin with a symbol of Via Imperia. There are minor nobles, staff, and other faces you recognize.
Oh, I'm really shocked. No, this can't be.
It can. We have members everywhere. Anyone around you could be Via Imperia. Police, judges, peasants, kings.
Why are you showing me this?
A wry smile spreads across Eric's face. So you understand that Barthelemy was a player in a much larger game, and since the powers that he and I served still haven't gotten their way with your kingdom, I come to relay an offer. We want you to join us. What does this mean? What new threat does it mean for you and your family and for Cordonia? Find out in the final book of the series. Oh.
Are we gonna run around all of Cordonia and have little balls and nonchalant stupid shit while trying to uncover who's all in it and stop them?
Because, you know, that's getting real old. Let's be real. That's getting real old. So, before I get to my small rant, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you like to support me and my content. Without further ado, I would like to say the following. So, this entire book series, has been same shit, different day. You know, it's been since the royal engagement, to the Royal Heir, to this crap. And it's been the same thing. Go around to different, estates, do the little balls, do the little things, and it's just rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat, and it's getting very mundane, it's getting very repetitive, it's getting a lot of things. So hopefully, since this has put a quote-unquote, we are a worldwide organization, hopefully this will put a change on things, but I really doubt Pixelberry has that, what's the word for it, panache, to actually pull it off. So, yeah, that's how I feel. Without further ado, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm sorry I was a few days behind, but, the holiday season, and just wanting to just kind of chill, I'm kind of, in a way, putting myself first, for the first time in a very long time, especially when it comes to content. I've always been one of the first people who uploads choices. I literally am most days the first person who uploads choices. And so, especially because I put a lot of energy into it, I put a lot of personality into it, I do a lot of things with choices that no one else in the world does. Think about that. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and I am the only person who's actually doing this. Yes, you have a lot of people who are covering it, but they're not voicing, they're not reading, they're not even just reading without the voices. There's just people who click, 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 silence, and nothing. You get nothing from it. So it's very draining. It's very tiring. You put a lot in there, and
You know, the two people that I knew that was reading and were fellow people and even were going to collaborate with me, they got tired of this. They got tired of just reading on their channels, and they bounced years ago. So, yeah. Anyway. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace.